I'd like to welcome you to this symposium entitled The Extractive Industries Transparency Initiative, EITI, in Suriname, Moving Towards Implementation. I want to make some opening remarks, and I want to start by saying that we are very proud in Suriname to have come this far. Of course, this is not an initiative of only one, but this is a true example of working together. This event marks a turning point in the pursuit of Suriname to fuel the sustainable development of our economy through our wealth and national resources, and a global initiative for transparency as intended by the EITI will ensure a clear path to get there. EITI standards are instruments which will allow the government of Suriname to conduct a more transparent policy concerning its mining industry. As managers of the country's natural capital, we want to send a strong national and international message. On a national level, we want to encourage citizens, civil society, and national business community to join the government to commit and to use good governance, transparency, accountability, and all the other essential elements of the mining practice and policy. On an international level, we want to show the world that we have reached a certain level of maturity and we are getting ready to compete on a global level. The purpose of this symposium is to inform everyone here as a stakeholder on the benefits and the importance of EITI for Suriname. Hereby, we also emphasize the importance of your involvement in the process of EITI candidacy and the implementation of EITI standards in Suriname. If at the end of this symposium, we realize that compliance with EITI standards requires full support and involvement of government, civil society, and private sector, we would have succeeded to sow the seed of unified effort and mutual beneficial transparency in the extractive industry. However, we need to be realistic. It is a daunting task to unify key stakeholders with different agendas and sometimes seemingly contradicting goals. How can you bring together political, business, and civil pursuits in the extractive sector beneficial to the national development? Indeed, a tough job, but I believe that for Suriname, it is currently the right time to work towards a coordinated national effort to set up and implement standards to synchronize mining, reporting, decision-making, and financial policies. During the 7th Global Conference of the Extractive Industries Transparency Initiative, held in Lima, Peru last February, it was announced that our country will accelerate the preparation process of the application for candidate status by the EITI. The first step has been taken by the government to appoint the Minister of Natural Resources as the national champion for whom implementing and complying with the EITI standard can be considered the main responsibilities and duties. In the context of the EITI candidate process for Suriname, the following roadmap is in effect. The first step is to set up an MSG, that's a multi-stakeholders group, which is an independent committee in which the government, private sector, and civil society participate. This reflects the level of national engagement and is one of the most important requirements to achieve the EITI candidate status. We will organize 2 workshops, respectively in June and August of this year, on the formation of this MSG. These workshops are required to discuss the details of the presentation and of the representation of each key stakeholder in the MSG and to draft terms of reference and an MOU between the partners. Finally, in October 2016, we hope to have a national EITI Congress. It will be organized to install the MSG and to present an official draft of our work plan as well as the necessary paperwork to submit to the EITI board for achieving the candidacy status. This status, however, is just the first small step in order to successfully set up a Suriname EITI. We have to overcome the following challenges. A revision of the National Mining Decree by incorporating EITI standards, getting the revised decree through the legislative checkpoints, and finally approved by the National Assembly. And we have to establish a National Mineral Institute. This institute will play a key role in the reporting process concerning the publication of data. There is already a work plan prepared by the Bauxite Institute of Suriname, which will soon enter the implementation phase. I call all parties that are represented today to play an active role in Suriname's pursuit to establish a national EITI. Your support, your participation, and cooperation will be crucial for your success. Let's work together to achieve the first milestone, that is EITI candidacy. In conclusion, I applaud many contributors that made this event possible. I want to commemorate CMIF and the World Bank for their financial support, Burgerinitiatief voor Participatie en Goed Bestuur, also, as you see, Suriname Business Forum for their strong support, the Bauxite Institute for the logistics. I want to thank in advance the keynote speakers for their efforts of preparing to enlighten us more about EITI. The committee, the steering committee led by Mr. Abeleven, and of course you for your willingness to attend. You have gone through the weather and you came here to help us make this a successful event, and I thank you for that. I wish you a very informative and productive day, and I hereby declare the symposium for open. Thank you.